DC All-In is described as the publisher's biggest initiative in the last decade, created by veteran Scott Snyder. It's a coordinated editorial launch of new series, story arcs, and an iteration of the DC universe that is alternative and full of reimagined heroes. Somehow created by Darkseid, the Absolute Universe will present an alternate setting where DC is inviting writers and artists to reinvent characters like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, starting their stories from scratch. It won't replace the main timeline, but it also won't be completely separate. And in this video, we're going to dive into everything we know so far about the announced titles, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything in the world of comics. 1. Batman. Rumors initially swirled around the Trinity as the first group of characters for the Absolute Comics line, but it was Batman who emerged first, thanks to an early leak. This happened when an Ashcan issue of Absolute Batman #1 surfaced at SDCC, giving fans their first look at a distinctly different Dark Knight. In this new take, Batman is portrayed as bulkier and more physically imposing, with Nick Dragata's dynamic style emphasizing a brawler-like appearance. His cape stood out as well, draping from his shoulders like drooping wings, adding to his unique silhouette. This fresh design sparked curiosity and debate about what this reimagined Batman might bring to the table. It wasn't until SDCC that Scott Snyder and Nick Dragata officially revealed the details behind this new version. Just a few days before the convention, the concept of Absolute Comics was introduced by Snyder and Joshua Williamson through a video on DC's YouTube channel. The essence of Absolute Comics is to strip away the traditional elements that have defined these heroes, while maintaining the core of their moral identity. With Absolute Batman, we meet a Bruce Wayne who no longer has his vast wealth, mansion, or the resources he once relied on. Instead, this version of Wayne is a city engineer using innovative gadgets, like bat ears that double as knives and a cape designed to grab and strike opponents, to fight crime. In this reimagined world, Bruce Wayne is also without Alfred, who has been re-envisioned as a seasoned MI6 spy and a central point-of-view character. While much of Absolute Batman's plot remains a mystery, fans got a sneak peek at SDCC of one of the villains, Black Mask, reinterpreted through Dragata's futuristic lens. 2. Wonder Woman. The announcement of Absolute Wonder Woman was one of the most eagerly awaited reveals in the Absolute Comics line, sparking a wave of speculation among fans as details about the character began to surface. The first glimpse at her design showed a radically different take on Wonder Woman. Clad in armor unlike anything she's worn before, this version of Diana even sports tattoos, with some speculating they represent the symbol of Hecate. However, the most striking difference in this iteration of Wonder Woman is what she lacks, following the trend set by other Absolute characters. This Diana is without Paradise Island, her mission of peace, and the sisterhood of the Amazons. According to the official October solicits, she is the last Absolute Amazon. In place of her traditional upbringing, it appears that Wonder Woman has been raised in a completely different environment, Hell itself. This background explains her more formidable armor, the enormous sword she wields, and her skeletal Pegasus, which resembles the Diomedian mare from Greek mythology. She's also described as a witch and is introduced as the first hero of this new universe. Yet, despite these darker, more intense elements, the series creators, Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman, assure fans that she retains a sense of kindness, which will undoubtedly create an intriguing contrast with her grim surroundings. 3. Superman. Superman has always been the cornerstone of the DC universe, but his portrayal in the Absolute Comics line remains shrouded in mystery. With the creative powerhouse of Jason Aaron and Superman veteran Rafa Sandoval at the helm, fans can expect an exceptional series, even if the specifics are still under wraps. Like the other Absolute character reinterpretations, this version of Superman will be stripped of his iconic elements. There's no Fortress of Solitude, no Kent family, and not even a place to call home. This leaves Superman as a blank canvas, open to thrilling new possibilities. The only certainty so far is that Krypton, his home world, still meets its tragic fate. What has been revealed about this new take is that Aaron intends to modernize Superman, reimagining him as if he were a character created in 2024 rather than 1939. While the idea of a modern Superman is a familiar pitch, Aaron's approach promises to breathe fresh life into the character, exploring uncharted territory with what little we know about this version. The cover art, whether for the second issue or a variant for the first, gives a tantalizing glimpse of what's to come. It features Superman facing off against an army of peacemakers, with the phrase, "Lazarus's life," prominently displayed. Aaron has also hinted that the story will be set in Brazil, marking a significant departure from Superman's usual settings of Kansas or Metropolis. Even Superman's costume has undergone some notable changes. While his overall silhouette remains recognizable, the classic bright blue has been replaced with a cold gray. The traditional trunks are gone, replaced by lines on his hips that highlight his physique. Additionally, the red parts of his suit now emit a fiery glow, adding a striking visual twist to this iconic character. 4. Flash. Absolute Flash marks Jeff Lemire's much-anticipated return to DC Comics, alongside announcements of a new JSA ongoing series and a follow-up miniseries to his 2021 title, Robin and Batman. Although many specifics about Absolute Flash remain under wraps, the series has already teased two key elements, an inspiration from the Silver Age and Wally West as the central Flash. Given Absolute's trend of stripping heroes of their foundational elements, the prospect of a Wally West who isn't inspired by his predecessor and personal hero, Barry Allen, offers an intriguing twist. The Flash is a superhero title deeply rooted in legacy, and exploring Wally's journey without Barry's influence could lead to a fascinating reimagining of the character. 5. Green Lantern. For Absolute Green Lantern, DC has brought in one of Marvel's top writers, Al Ewing, to completely reinvent the Green Lantern mythos. While details about this series remain as elusive as those for Absolute Flash, the design revealed for Sojourner Joe Mullen in this universe offers exciting hints about the potential look and feel of the other Lanterns, including Hal Jordan and John Stewart, who have been confirmed as key characters. Ewing has described the comic as a first contact story with limitless possibilities for the changes that could be made. This approach opens the door to bold new directions for the cosmic side of this alternate DC universe, suggesting that Absolute Green Lantern could truly push the boundaries of what fans expect from the series. And that's the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to watch more videos that will appear on the screen right now. See you later.